Yeah, so a couple of days ago, I was going to have a look at a 2012 LandRover Discovery, um, so-called Disco 4. It had door and air conditioning faults. So I went to, it was at one of the workshops that I partner with. I did a full system scan on it. On any vehicle that I'm seeing for the first time, I always do a full system scan on it. This one had about 27 or 28 different modules that responded. If you look on the right, you see the air conditioning module did not report any faults, yet clearly the air conditioning wasn't working. And the driver door module reported a fault. The issue with the driver door is the switches for the window lift switches, all of them, and the same switches, same switch bank also controls the mirrors. I think it was everything was non-functional from the driver's side. However, on all the other doors, you could operate the windows on those doors. So the driver door module had one fault code for that. So the first thing I did after verifying the customer complaint and reading the fault code was to find out the wiring, to get the wiring diagram, to find out the topography of the entire setup. So I went for the window switch fault first. You see on the left toward the top, the diagram will show you that's where we have the window switch pack, and that has 3 wires going to it, and one of the wires is a ground, the other feeds it with system voltage, and the third wire is the connection for the LIN bus, which goes to the driver door module. So I concentrated on that set of 3 wires. I verified that the module had a good ground battery voltage, and on the third wire, using an oscilloscope, I verified that the LIN bus was active, both when it was plugged in and when it wasn't plugged in. So I verified that the driver door module was working as it should, and in any case the driver door module was communicating with the scan tool. So this was pointing to an issue with the window lift switch pack. So that needs to be replaced, and indeed it was replaced later and the problem was resolved. So then I tackled the air conditioning fault. The system had no fault codes in memory, but as you can see, I looked at the pressure, I looked at the data, I looked at the pressure, the rest pressure in the system, which was around 217 kPa, which was about 31 psi, which I thought is enough. Is enough to have the system operate, have the module decide to turn the clutch on the compressor, but that wasn't happening. So as you can see on the picture on the left, the air conditioning compressor is buried toward the bottom of the engine, and the wiring was difficult to get to. So I opted to make my initial measurements at the fuse box itself, again following the wiring diagram. I determined which fuse and relays at the fuse box are in control of the clutch. So to verify that the air conditioning module was actually attempting to turn the compressor on, in other words, that the module was happy with everything else, including the pressure in the system, I made my measurements at the fuse box, as you can see on the picture on the right. I went further and removed the relay to try to get to attempt to send some, to verify that power was going down to the compressor, and also to make current measurements. So I was able to measure only 26 milliamps going to the compressor clutch. So I went further later on and followed the wiring all the way to the compressor in the tight area that I showed you earlier, and verified that the compressor clutch was actually getting good power and ground, but we were only still able to see 26 milliamps flowing through the circuit. So this to me meant it was a bad clutch, and with a bad clutch it means the entire compressor needs to be replaced. Once again, that's our contact. If you need to reach me, you can contact me on that number via WhatsApp, text message, or even make phone calls. Thank you very much. Have a very good morning.